If you want to watch this video in Hindi or Telugu, check in the description. Hi guys, welcome to the second episode of Astrology. In the last episode, we have discussed about horoscope, how to read it, basics related to astrology, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, zodiac signs, wheel of houses, etc. As previously discussed, I said that Hindu astrology is a deeper view of Western astrology. So let's get into it. Panchangam is the main book in Hindu astrology. It is used to look at which days are good or bad for a person throughout the year, according to his horoscope. Hindu astrology is more moon oriented. That is, moon sign is given more importance. So when a priest asks you in a temple that what is your Rashi, then you should mention your moon sign. And the moon sign in Western astrology and Hindu astrology is always different, and it does have a reason for it. Before, we have considered an example about a person who was born on 5th September 2020 at 9:15 pm. That his moon sign is Aries according to Western astrology, but according to Hindu astrology, it's Pisces, which has a reason for it. Location of birth also matters to determine moon sign, because at each latitude, longitude, the timings differ. To know the exact time of birth, one must know the exact time of sunrise and shall determine the time of birth according to that. So to get the exact Rashi, one must know the exact location also. On the internet site, the location and the timings are approximated. So we may get sometimes correct Rashi or we may get adjacent Rashi. Now we will know why Hindu astrology is so much different. For to know Hindu astrology, one must know some basics like masas, tithis, navagrahas, padas, dashas and nakshatras. Now let's talk about nakshatras. There are 27 nakshatras as per Hindu astrology, and each nakshatra is divided into 4 padas. So in total there are 108 padas, and 9 padas make one Rashi, and the Rashis are at an angle of 30 degrees, and there are 12 Rashis. Now let's get into the math. We know that sum of angles inside a circle should make 360 degrees. Now we have 12 Rashis. 12 into 30 degrees is 360 degrees. We have 27 nakshatras, and each are at an angle of 13 degrees 20 minutes. So 27 into 13 degrees 20 minutes is 360 degrees. Now we have 108 padas, which are at an angle of 3 degrees 20 minutes. So 108 into 3 degrees 20 minutes is again 360 degrees. Remember this, each Rashi has a planet as a ruler. Each nakshatra has a planet as ruler. And also each pada has a planet as ruler. Each of these things have some significance for it. Have a look over here, the 27 nakshatras and its rulers. Some nakshatras are fully connected to one Rashi only. Let's take an example. Let's consider Aries. In Aries, we have Ashwini, Bharani and Kritika. The 4 padas of Ashwini and 4 padas of Bharani are wholly connected in one Rashi of Aries. Have a look over this table, you will understand it. You will get to know the rulers of each padas and also the rulers of each Rashi and nakshatras. When all 4 padas of nakshatra are in one Rashi, then it is called a Chatushpada nakshatra. When 3 padas of nakshatra are in one Rashi, then it is called as Tripad nakshatra. When 2 padas of nakshatra are in one Rashi, then it is called as Dvipad nakshatra. Each pada has a letter assigned to it, which is used to give the name for the boy or a girl. Here is an image, have a look over it. So while determining the moon sign, one must know the exact nakshatra and pada. That's why there is a difference in the moon sign in Western astrology and in Hindu astrology. And Western astrology is more sun sign oriented, and the Hindu astrology is more moon sign oriented. So after getting the moon signs, according to that, other planet signs and positions are also determined. And after that, at the ascendant, which sign, that is the rising sign, is determined. A day is good or bad is dependent upon Tithi. Let's talk about Tithi. What is Tithi? Ending moment of elongation of moon on the lunar day, the angular relationship between sun and moon, that is apparent moon minus apparent sun. One Tithi is equal to 12 degrees difference between the moon and sun position. Tithi plays an important role along with Nakshatra in Hindus daily as well as special activities in selecting the Muhurtas. There are good Tithis as well as bad Tithis, each considered more generous for some purposes than for others. There are in total 30 Tithis in each lunar month. There are 15 days of Krishna Paksha, dark fortnight, and 15 days Shukla Paksha, bright fortnight. Have a look over this table, you will get to understand what is Krishna Pakshas and what is Shukla Paksha. Tithis are subdivided into yogas and karnas, and they help to decide whether the Tithi is good or bad. I am not getting deep into it for now. If Tithi start at sunrise and it is completed before the day is completed, then it is called as Shay Tithi. If the Tithi starts at sunrise and extends till the next day of sunrise, then it is called as Vriddhi Tithi. Now let's talk about the months in Hindu astrology. Each month is 29.5 days as discussed earlier why it is 29.5 days. Now 29.5 days into 12 will give you 354 days, which is about 11 days less than 365 days. So to compensate this, for every 2.7 years one extra month is added called as Adhik Mas. To get to know when the Adhik Mas happens, you can have an idea about this. If a month changes and the Rashi does not change, then there is a chance of Adhik Mas to happen. That is, the days are more than 29.5 days. And if Rashi changes without the change in the month, then it is called as Shay Mas, which is less than 29.5 days. And Shay Mas happens rarely and it is considered bad in general. Each day may be good or bad for a person depending upon his horoscope and the day horoscope. So the position of planets in a particular houses will tell you the significance of each aspect of life due to some unknown cosmic energy. Other aspects of your life like family, money, etc. are also dependent on planetary positions in what house they fall into it. Every person has a unique horoscope. Every time planet position changes, according to that changes that comes to your life, and performance of each action has a probability. This horoscope will just give you a number that how much it is good or how much it is bad. So basically, according to the astrologers, they just give you a probability of an action by studying your movements of planets. In a metaphorical way, we can say that it's just an Instagram filter put into your photo. Believing this stuff depends upon one's perspective and one's belief. These are just predictions of future but not the future. Believe in your will and follow your gut and take the decisions for making a better life. Things in your life will take the turn accordingly and you be ready to face them wisely. So guys, this is maybe the biggest episode with respect to time. I hope you got an idea about the astrology from these episodes. So we'll meet you in the next Pseudoscience episode with a new sci-fi topic. Until then, goodbye.